and welcome back to JLD Travels, coming back with a new video. And we're actually checking out another video from the Black Filipino TV entitled Why Filipinas Make the Best Wives. And it's kind of like an interview based thing with a foreign guy, I think from the United States, and his Filipino wife. So without further ado, hopefully everyone's doing good today. I'm going to jump back into a new video and see what is going on here.
You guys together for a long time.
Tell, he's very cool. Is that what helped?
Marriage. There's always been something on it in between, but it's about
That comfortability. You feel it. Even just using a bidet.
there is a lot of black people in Japan, like an American area, and this is like a hip hop shops, like flying from Japan to Seoul, Korea, but Sean loves Philippines. We got the Wallace life again.
Hi guys, welcome back. We're in the Philippines.
We've been here, guys, in the Philippines.
We've been here for about 3 weeks now, and we were living in July 3rd.
July 3rd, we're heading back to the States.
It's like what, like 7 days? Now, like,
I just want to cry.
Are you crying?
Yeah, I want to cry. I really want to cry.
today,
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, I feel suddenly sad. Like, I'm thinking, you tired me when I said no. I feel like I'm sad now because the days is counting how many were gonna be sleep that we had, and we were gonna be staying here.
Wow.
We were gonna be back in Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a Matrix for
It is, yeah.
Life in the US is like way different over here.
It is.
Your life is like more on work, and you really barely having a time for yourself.
I mean, U.S. has a lot of good opportunities, but once you go to the Philippines, you see a different part of the world.
Yeah.
Davao too, and
Yeah.
how was the experience? Because I see guys subscribe to the Wallace Life. We have a lot of videos in the Philippines, so you can check it out. We hear you're planning to come here.
Yeah,
visit
every
the
year we're planning to come over here in the Philippines or maybe visit more Asian countries. Flying from Japan to Seoul, Korea, but Sean loves Philippines. So.
Yeah.
So we have to stay here for
But
like.
now that I went to Japan, I'm like, okay, yeah, we got to go to South Korea.
Life is different when you travel and you
That's
see
just
the world.
another level. Japan is just another level. Everything about it.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah, it's going to quickly pause it there. I can't. I have to admit, I cannot disagree with what they just said, because like nothing truly beats like the preparation for when you're traveling abroad, and specifically traveling somewhere like very far away. Like just for me, like I kind of sort of break my outbound and return journey into like smaller like snippets, so you kind of have like a little mini sort of trip within the actual process of getting to your main destination. Because like when I fly out, I'll fly I think it's like 3.5 hours from either Gatwick or Heathrow, land in Athens, have like quite a long layover in Athens for like at least between 6 to 9 hours, so then you can kind of sort of decompress, just relax a bit, sort of explore around the airport a little bit. Even if you had longer, you could maybe even stay in a hotel, get a good night's sleep, then carry on. But then what I tend to do is just sort of like explore around the airport a bit. Athens not so much, because it's not as big of an international airport, but it's just so nice. There's just so many it's on like a load of different levels, and there's so many places where you can go outside to catch a bit of fresh air. Like there's constantly free Wi-Fi there. You do have to sort of reconnect to it after every hour, but I don't personally mind that myself. And then obviously you have your main part of the flight, which is Athens to Singapore, and I like to have a quite long layover in Singapore because Singapore airport is absolutely fantastic. It's one of, if not my favourite international airport. Just the staff there are absolutely fantastic. They're so friendly, so welcoming, very helpful, and it's kind of like there's actually quite a lot to do there. It has a load of sort of like shops down below. My son keeps telling me to go to the Pokemon Centre there, but 9 times out of 10 when I've been through Singapore airport, it's been at night time and it's been closed, which is unfortunate. They have that really awesome like water feature, and it's got a load of like statues of like figures from like Nintendo games, I think they are, and a place that I've not actually come across yet, what I only found out about recently, is there's like this little area with like loads of like butterflies and stuff in, and it's just a really nice place to sort of look around. All the, like the architecture is like kind of, it kind of looked like you're on an alien planet to a certain point, but it's just all these buildings just really funny, like sort of like shaped, and it's just really interesting. And then I'll fly on to the Philippines, which is normally only about 4 hours, just under 4 hours, around 4 hours from there to, and I now go through Cebu because it's just a much nicer airport, and have a bit of a layover in Cebu, but not as long as the other like layovers, and then you just got like a quick, just an hour flight from Cebu to where I get to, where my fiance is, and yeah, and then I do sort of something similar on the way back, and it's just, it may take closer to 2 days, but it's worth it just to break up and have little like a mini trip within a trip sort of thing. So we'll jump back in.
So clean, everything's clean. I mean, there are some areas that, you know, there's a little bit of trash, but everybody's on the same, they're programmed the same way.
There is a trash because a tourist made a trash, not the locals.
Not the locals.
Yep.
And locals are just separating their trash. They have a recycling program, and everybody do their part. That's why it's so clean. Yeah.
So they said there's a lot of black people in Japan.
Oh, there is a lot of black people in Japan. Most of like America Mura, they call it like an American area, and this is like a hip hop shops, like all black people like selling all their clothing. And they had that they call it Shinsai Bashi. They had something. Oh yeah, they also had showing about how those are neon lights and all that. Yeah,
Oh yeah, like the lights from the 70s or 60s, 70s.
Like
Those neon lights, neon signs. They have an area like that. Yeah.
There's a lot of places to go in Japan. It's not just like from the city. Right, if you go to their, they call it Yama, which is like the mountains. If you go over there, there's the shrines. They have, it's like beautiful country.
Bamboo forest. We went to the bamboo forest.
But if you go in Japan, don't bring a lot of luggage.
Yeah, don't bring
There's a walkathon problem.
Yeah, you think you're walking a lot in the Philippines, you're gonna be walking way more
walking
in Japan, and you won't be thirsty because there's vending machines everywhere. So you're gonna get water everywhere.
It's like everything is like making you feel comfortable.
Yep. And if you like fresh squeezed orange juice, they have those just everywhere.
So right now, y'all, they're selling Japan to us. I think me and Kay gotta go.
I need a visa first because Jay can visit.
Maybe next time, if y'all go to Thailand, since Kay knows a lot about Thailand, then probably we go all together.
We can probably make that happen somehow. Yeah.
You've never been to Thailand yet?
Never.
No,
Yeah,
never
So we
been
have
there.
one.
Just don't go during summer because it's too hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She worked in Japan
Oh really?
for 6 months. Abby worked in Japan, right?
Yeah,
She worked.
6
That's where
months.
she can speak a little bit of Japanese, and she can read a little bit of Japanese.
So we go to
too.
Japan with her. So we're not. We go to Thailand with her and Japan with her.
Japan with them.
Absolutely.
This is your first time you experience the traffic in the Philippines?
Is it my first time?
No, today.
Experiencing?
Well,
In this
crazy.
area,
Heart of traffic. This is the heart.
this area over here, like Manila is busy, but over here, oh my gosh,
That's
This is the
it's
We're in
the
the heart.
worst. It's a nice area though. It's so it's like a Makati. It's like
Rockwell. Yeah.
everything.
it's like uptown. You know, it's like that, but the traffic is way worse.
Like
worse.
way amazing. It's like it's like saying like, huh?
Like
Those
where we-
red lights? Yeah, it is. You
Christmas
see every
season over here is the worst.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere.
How you need a motorcycle? Like
That's why we
you
decided
need
to
a
stay
bicycle.
here. So we just
you
gotta
do.
walk to Mega Mall.
Yeah, we
because
live
it's,
close. I told him already.
There's no way.
You can walk here. So
Now, everything about in this area is just like closer to, if you wanted to go Quezon City, it's closer.
Yeah,
Everywhere, like you're, because Mandaluyong is the heart of the city.
it is.
You better have a full tank of gas if you drive around here.
But the problem is just the EDSA way. The EDSA is the one making it more worse over here in this area.
It is.
Because over here, it's like Green Hills was already been closed. It's just right there in the corner over here in San
We took him
Juan.
shopping to Green Hills.
Yeah. JJ.
Oh, we're not far from Green Hills?
No, he been into Green Hills when his first
When I
time
first
came in the
came.
You need
Philippines.
to bring him in Green Hills.
I let
Green
him
Hills, right
experience
there.
eating some puto bongbong.
Yeah,
His love story. I have
yeah,
only
yeah.
one and only
you guys
question.
too.
My question is, how long you've been married, and what's the secret of a successful marriage?
Yeah, I wanna know
And
that.
you are in the U.S. right now.
Yeah.
We've
Success.
been married for 13 years now, but we know each other for 20 years.
Yeah.
About communication with each other. That's the only key of it. It's like if there's anything, like you have to talk every single time.
Yeah.
And this is one thing I can tell. I can tell he's very cool. Is that what helped?
I'm like calm and collected.
He's the
I'm like,
yeah.
I am
don't
the
worry
final
about it.
person.
Yeah,
I'm like, we
yeah,
are two
It's going to
different
be
persons.
okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. We're gonna
That helps.
we're gonna go to
Yeah.
Philippines. There's gonna be a way. We're gonna make it. It's okay.
He's the calm. I'm the exaggerated one.
Yeah.
So every time I'm exaggerating or stressing something, he always told me, it's okay. Don't
It's
worry
like
about
opposite
it.
attracts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm the one who's like, I'm on to planning.
Yeah, she's
And
real
he's
good at
not
planning.
the one.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not my
That's
cousin.
K2. That's K2.
I guess women is into
Yeah,
planning.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Specific and stuff. So because you guys, you are the best example of it. You can bring your Filipina in the U.S. You guys are the best.
Every time I talk about it,
Yeah.
they're who I'm talking about. I'm talking about couples like them. I know a couple other couples too, but not a lot of people can make it.
Yeah.
A lot of people do make it though. That's the wild thing.
Yeah.
It's
A lot of
like-
people do make it.
There's a lot of people that do
don't.
make it. They don't see their story.
Exactly.
Yeah, in our marriage, there's always been something on it in between. But it's about both of you to
Yeah.
work on it.
Yeah.
If somebody is mad, let somebody listen.
Yeah,
Don't talk because you will answer what he's asking you. You have to listen. So you will answer it without argument.
Yeah.
It's just that's the key. Like sometimes it's like I'm the one who's the talker and he's the calmer person. And it's like, okay, shut up because this boy has already been like saying nothing. Okay, I'm correct. Everything is you're correct.
Yeah.
Like telling me wife is always right. But even though sometimes I had a wrong, but he doesn't say anything about it.
Yeah, because that makes it worse.
Yeah.
When you go, oh, you're wrong. And it's like,
But it's like what they say. It's a happy wife, happy life.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then it's some,
It's not-
that's kind of true. In
It's not.
in
It
certain
is. It
points.
is because, as I said, like if a woman's wrong, you can't just shut them down.
Yeah.
Because woman feels that like shut me down, shut me down. And I gotta work on that too. You gotta humble yourself and say, let me chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, communication is the key.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
I told that
If
to
you
everyone.
don't have that, the relationship will not last.
And both couples have to have like the same mindset, same goals and everything. Like you really kind of
Same
got to
goal.
start to think alike. I mean, opposite of certain things, but think alike and travel like the same direction and not opposite directions.
Yes, you definitely do.
Just gonna quickly pause it again there, just to quickly just like my 2 cents and like what they're just currently talking about it. That is so literally on point because a relationship is built on both of you working together, not sort of like butting heads on stuff and like he was saying, like not necessarily thinking alike, but sort of thinking in the way of like, oh, if I choose to do this then has this effect on me, but then what kind of effect does it have on her? And it's the way you kind of sort of meet in the middle to a certain point, and you're able to find that common ground to avoid any potential arguments, and you just work together as a collective unit, and that's what builds a successful relationship and marriage. And you look at these two; they've been married 13 years. You wouldn't have thought it, and because he's got this more calmer sort of attitude, and she's more obviously the Filipina side comes out and is a bit more like and her brain's going at like 100 bars an hour, and he's just like, nope, it's cool, it's fine, and he just kind of counterbalances each other, which is really nice.
If you go to Japan, you even see more. So it opens up your mind even way more, and it makes you think like I told you earlier, like
They had a different world in the top, and the bottom is like running around.
the U.S. doing wrong. Like that's kind of how I feel.
Japan is living in the future. For real.
They're way ahead, way ahead.
Yeah.
Japan is so quiet on the top of there because they had 3 ways for you riding.
Yeah.
They had a fastest lane, they had a local train, and they had a subway.
And it's like
The
built.
whole entire
It's like a 3-layer subway system.
Same location?
Yes, it's all mall.
And it's all underground under the whole city.
Underground in the whole city.
There's a mall up under there.
And people running around there that you couldn't even see on the top.
People going to
In the
work.
real world on the
Yeah.
top.
Wow.
You don't even have to leave the subway because everything's down there.
Wow.
Shopping, you can go shopping. There's Chanel down there. There's Louis Vuitton down there. Everything.
Wow, they're preparing.
Restaurants.
They're preparing for something serious. Seems like.
Everything's down there.
Yeah.
Number one thing, the toilet over there, they had a heated seat with a water
Yeah.
Wow, Japan really is next level. If you're embarrassed and you don't want people to hear you going, you can have this sound. They have a sound to play so no one can hear you going number 1 or number 2.
Most bathrooms also have these features: a heated seat, front spray, rear spray, heated water, deodorizer, a dryer, a toilet seat cleaner, a baby holder, and most of them ask you to also close the lid when you flush.
That's just a public toilet.
Yeah. But it's way that your toilets. It's
different.
It's crazy that we're talking about toilets, but it's nice.
Oh no, it's night and day.
Yeah.
From what you're used to.
Yeah.
The way it's
There's a blow dryer.
Yeah.
After you use the bay, there's a blow
There's a
dryer.
blow dryer.
You push the button and it just
and it
airs the
dries,
blood
you don't
off.
need a tissue paper. Yes.
You know, I gotta say something because people don't realize that comfortability. You feel it. Like
Yeah.
even just using a bidet.
Yeah.
And then when you're in the US and you don't use it,
They don't.
the way you feel is just like, oh, you
Yeah.
feel
Feel good.
it's night and day. And so imagine the heat on your butt. Oh,
Our son seen that in the hotel. We stayed at the flagship hotel, which is an amazing
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Hotel
Beautiful.
the flag.
The flag. He's used it. He said, "I'm going to try this." He never tried it, and he sat down and he pushed the button. He was like, and he said,
Because the water
"This is great."
Yeah. Hey, all your channels. Whatever channel you want to be on, you want to be.
It's hiding the
You just go to our YouTube channel. It's The Wallace Life. Hit the subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell. Make sure you open the tab where the bell is, because it's going to drop down and hit all. Okay, that's the key. Hit all. And then I have what's the other channel?
so that you had.
I have another channel I talk about cryptocurrency and stocks. And then I have a gardening channel.
Playing with your sister.
Hold on. Oh, he has my phone.
Yeah.
And then I have another channel called Drive a Million, which is just supposed to be about driving around. But I changed it to where I just changed the flow of it and I just talk about the Philippines. Just pretty much anything. So maybe Jay and Kay will leave those links in the description
Send it to us.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Send us the link.
Yeah, and if you guys want to watch it, go ahead.
Definitely.
But make sure you subscribe to our family channel, The
Thank
Wallace
you
Life.
guys for inviting us.
No problem,
Thanks
no problem.
For the dinner.
No problem, no problem.
Thank you. You always say that.
Thanks for coming.
Until next
Yeah,
time.
guys. So
Until next year.
yes,
Next time.
yes.
Thanks for watching, Abby and Sean.
And Seth, say hi to the people.
Hi to the vlog.
Bye, vlog.
What are you gonna say? Like and subscribe.
You have to say like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe if you love Roblox.
Like and subscribe
Yeah.
if you love Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay. Okay.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Bye.
That was just a very nice and chilled like interview sort of based like video, and it just goes to show like love just doesn't know no bounds. Like, it doesn't care for if one person's from one country or one person's from another country, or any sort of possible language barriers. And you look at these two. They've been married like what, 13 years. They've got an awesome little kid as well. They're going about their place. She's worked in Japan. They spent time in Japan. They're thinking about going to Thailand. Like, you can do so much more in East Asia than you can do in westernized countries like like America, the States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, the UK, and even most of mainland Europe, because like your money just stretches so much further. And even like now, I think like the current going rate from like British pounds to Philippine pesos is like somewhere in and around about 72 to 75 pesos per pound. So you think £1 is like that, and I'm pretty sure like £1,000 is somewhere just over around 100,000 Philippine pesos, and like that's just utterly mental to think that, like, let's just say you saved £35,000 to build a house out in the Philippines. You could end up spending, if you wanted to spend it all, like what is that, a couple of million? Let me have a quick look, because I'm pretty sure that is absolutely mental. Philippine peso to pound. Uh, 35. Yeah, 35,000 is $2,561,986 Philippine peso. That is absolutely insane. It's just mental to think like you could build a house that's worth, even if you spend 2 million, like you've got a house that's worth 2 million pesos. That's just mental to think. But yeah, so it was a much nicer, sort of more chilled back video tonight. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you like what you've seen, would like to see more, please don't hesitate to check out all our other videos on the channel. Drop us a like on the video, share the video around. We're slowly pushing towards 400 subs, so that's really, really awesome. If you're new, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, tap the bell icon so you don't miss a video, and we'll catch you in the next one, guys.